Morning, guys. How we doing? Welcome into the Brozerkers bunker. Yeah, so this is a whole new experience for me. This will be my first ever unboxing video. So I won't do this every time, but a little bit of backstory. I was a hobby streamer for a while on Twitch. I predominantly play games on Twitch now as well, but obviously I've been doing the hobby for a very long time, and one of my good friends who I met through Twitch, Wrath and Ruin, often does some unboxing videos. I'll pop his channel in the description down below. Feel free to go and have a look and check him out. He is a absolutely wonderful individual, outstanding, and someone that everybody should have in their corner. Absolutely, guy's a legend. Go click the link, follow his channel below. He does some unboxing videos, and it made me think, you know what, I've never done one ever. Why not give it a go? So here we are, my first ever very rough and ready unboxing video. So Mantic Games every year do a promotion called, they used to call these Crazy Bobby's boxes, I believe, and it's £25, and they basically send you one of these boxes, which is it's quite gothy, to be honest with you. Fairly decent, and it's packed to the brim with God knows what. So there's three kinds you can get. There's a sci-fi box, a fantasy box, and a terrain crate. And because I'm greedy, I managed to get one of each. It took a while for them to come because they had quite a large influx of orders that I don't think they expected, especially with Salute coming up. So we've got a terrain one, a sci-fi one, and a fantasy one. Hopefully the fantasy one will be chock full of things that I can use. The sci-fi one, I'm kind of just excited to see what's in there, but this is the one I am truly excited about the most. Obviously, I'm a role player. I'm a big skirmish gamer. Wife and I have also just got into Malifaux, so I'm hoping there's lots of nice little terrain in here that I can use. I'm a huge fan of Mantic games themselves. Like, I don't think there's one that they do that I don't play. Actually, to be fair, I don't play the Hellboy roleplay game yet, because I haven't had a chance to experience it. I'm also realising from my first unboxing video that, was it a smart move to leave the box sealed? I don't know. Actually, that was quite easy. Right, 25 quid. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get my money's worth out of the box either way, but I am really interested to see. So let's just get in there. Let's not sand on ceremony, as they say. Okay, I see lots of bags. It's always very underwhelming when you just see a plastic bag as soon as you open things up. But let's see what we've got. And like I say, the wife and I have just started a company's game called Malifaux. It's done by Weird Miniatures, and it's set in an alternate Earth, and I've been doing this really cool table. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll put the link in the description down below as well. You can see photos of the table that I've been working on and painting up. Oh my god, I'm already seeing things that I like the look of already. Whoa. Right, let's get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the big bags holding the little bags inside, because I'm an absolute child and I want to get my hands on the toys straight away. And I apologise in advance for the state that this box is probably going to end up in. Oh, I'm already liking the look of that. And that. And that. Yes! Okay, right. Without further ado, so we get stuck in. So this was 25 quid. I'm already that doesn't look very fantasy-ish. That's not very fantasy-ish. But I'm already pleased. I can see I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this box. Right. Let's start with this bad boy here. What is this? Ah, that was amazing. Just sliced my finger open. Well done. Well done, box. Cool. That's ace. Like a little chest of drawers, armoire. Perfect for role playing. And then we have a... oh my god! A battered sofa. Yes. Love it. Okay. I love the scatter terrain. This could go well for a lot of the dungeon crawler games that I do as well, actually. That's really cool. I think this is from their... one of their modern sets, actually. The post-apoc set. Could be wrong. The stuff that they did for Walking Dead and stuff like that. Again, I'd have to double check. What is that? I don't know. Oh, it's one of those sinks. Yeah. One of those sinks, as if it's such a fancy thing to own a bloody kitchen sink. Right, okay, a bathroom sink that smashed the sofa. I'm loving this already. Right, okay, I need another bag. I have no actual clue what this is. So, let's just go in. I should probably put things back in the bags they came in, because I can foresee already that I'm going to have this just gigantic pile of, what the hell is that? Pile of bits? I don't have a clue what that is at all. Some sort of rudimentary tent / wigwam creation. Okay. Cooking pot, yes. Barbecue time. That's ace. Okay, I like that. That's getting painted for the streets of Malifaux. Because when you're walking through a very dense alternate earth 1950s London, you definitely want these kind of things. Loving the chairs. Yeah, I'm feeling, although this is fantasy, I'm feeling like some of this stuff could be from the Walking Dead box sets or the terrain sets. I'm feeling it's got a lot more use than just a fantasy setting. You know, when I think fantasy, high fantasy, dwarfs, elves, goblins, halflings, necessarily the first thing that's not popping to the forefront of my mind is giant battered leather sofa. But, however, it is terrain that I like the look of nonetheless. This looks like camping supplies, duffel bags, bedrolls, camping rolls, etc. I'm liking that. What do we have here? That is a beer cooler of some description. And miscellaneous sleeping bag / camping bag that's been pulled apart. Like it. Definitely like it. Oh, that's the... I wondered what that was there. I couldn't put two and two together. But that is the flames that go on top of the campfire. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If I'm not doing these justice, by the way, like I said, this is my first unboxing video, and I am 6'8" and have the hands of a giant, especially for someone who loves doing the tabletop hobby. Oh, I missed a bit over here. I'm hiding this a little bit too much. Please drop it in the comments, let me know. You can see what it's like working with hands this size when you're in the hobby. What is that? Oh, it's a toilet! Oh, rip that toilet. Again, not screaming high fantasy, but screaming cool terrain pieces. Right, let's have a look at this. I suppose, to be fair, the box does actually say terrain crate rather than fantasy terrain crate. And that's something I've got stuck in my mind, that because I want to use it all for fantasy setting, I'm going to get bits and pieces of terrain from everything. That's really cool. That's awesome. Again, I had Malifaux in mind when I got this box, because I was thinking I want lots of scatter terrain for that alternate 1900, 1920s Earth style that we play in. Nice cooker top there, that's pretty smart. And I think a lot of this terrain is going to go down absolutely swimmingly. That's really cool. Simple, effective. I have to say, like, Mantic Games are one of those companies that, first of all, I absolutely love Mantic Games. I've been playing their games since they started making games, and I honestly think they've got the narrative right for their world. I think as a business model, they're fantastic. I think if you look at the miniatures that they're making, realistically, with their plastic technology, I think, oh, come back here, they're a good 5 to 10 years behind Games Workshop currently in what they're putting out in levels of detail. However, that being said, for the old nostalgic gamer like me, who does sometimes like things that were the way they were 10 to 15, 5 to 10 years ago, this is absolutely fantastic. I have no Scooby-Doo what that is. That looks like a... Oh my god, that is a gammon. That is actually a roast gammon. So I'm going to get a little bit excited here about this gammon. I want to tell you now, I keep banging on about Malifaux. For Malifaux, I'm actually doing the Bayou faction, and this is one of my models, the pig of the old major. And when these guys die, they have a drop a scheme token called Delicious Bacon behind. I've been trying to find bacon-related tokens on the internet to make as my objective markers, and now I can have things like this. That's going to be phenomenal. There is 100% going to be a piece of gammon going on that base. In fact, I'm just going to leave it with that base. Put it over there with the rest of the lads. Right, what else have we got in here? Let's get cracking. Don't want to keep you here for 50 minutes while I analyse every single piece, but like I said in the beginning, I am a giant child. Dumpster, really cool. Big fan of that. What are we seeing here? Wooden pallets. If anyone gets that reference, drop it in the comments below. I'll be interested to see who does. Sniffing your wooden pallets. I love wooden pallets. Oh my god, a forklift truck. Okay, that's getting painted. Traditional yellow JCB style. I love it. More wooden pallets. Definitely some of this stuff from the Walking Dead set, I think. Cardboard boxes. Love it. And what's this? Bricks. Yeah, building bricks. Building cement blocks or cardboard box pile. One of the two. Looks good. I like it. Let's crack on with this. Looks a little bit sci-fi-ish. I'm seeing futuristic stuff in here. Tyres, because tyres are high in the future, as you know. That's cool. I like that. Barrels, phenomenal. Oh, complete with toxic ooze. Everybody knows, right, there's only two ways to paint these barrels. It's either going to be yellow barrels with bright green toxic sludge coming out of them, or it's going to be bright green barrels with red toxic sludge oozing out the front. Because let's be honest, that's the only way we actually paint barrels. Stop sign. And yes, love this kind of stuff. Scatter, walls, terrain, beautiful for skirmish games like I'm into. Phenomenal. Already happy with the contents of this box. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Screw the knife. Let's just go straight in. This one's got a nice accessible baggie. What do we have here? What do we have? I am liking that. You know what? That's going to go on the streets of Malifaux, and I'm going to get like a little for sale sign and stick it on the front, I think. Like someone's put it out on the street outside one of their houses for sale. Lovely piece of kit, that. I want to know what set that's from. That looks awesome, because I'd like to get some more sets like that. And statues! Or a suit of armour, actually. Could be used for both. That's actually also a really nice model. There was me seeing again, that there is a prime example. Let me just get a little bit of a focus on there for you. That there is a prime example of what I mean, right? The detail's nice, it's lovely, the moulding is brilliant. Realistically, I think, given the current plastics that they're working on, they're probably about 10 to 15 years behind where Games Workshop are now with a lot of their parts. But I'm happy with it. Very happy. I don't have to glue a face together with Mantic models that came out of 4 pieces, you know. Telephone box, love it. Some beautiful stuff here if you're into role-playing. Absolutely beautiful. If you still get the chance to grab one of these boxes, I would throw your money in already based on this. Now, obviously, the fantasy one and the sci-fi one, very specific themes. There's a lot of fantasy armies, there's a lot of sci-fi armies. I'm not 100% sure if you would get anything. If you played a specific army, don't go banking on, oh, I'll buy one of these boxes and hopefully I can get loads of orcs for my orc army. As you can see, it's a fairly eclectic mix thrown in here. But I think if you're going for the terrain one, you're a role player, you're a skirmish gamer, you're into several things. I mean, I'm into so many tabletop skirmish based games: Stargrave, Frostgrave, Malifaux, Marvel Crisis Protocol. I really want to look into getting into some of the independent stuff, like Tabletop Minions. Adam does a game called Reign in Hell, and the latest one, which names escapes me, the Star Station one. Gonna remember that in about 3 hours, I guarantee you. That's pretty cool, little privy. But yeah, fantastic if you're into those kind of games. What is that? Oh, that's awesome. That is basically that statue that we had before, but that's a ruined and crumbled version of it. That's really cool. In fact, the Malifaux map that I'm working on, I need some centerpieces for the center of town, so I think I might just knock these up as some stone statues, one that's alive and one that's been demolished. Amazing. What is this? Is this a barricade of furniture? That is phenomenal. Again, I want to know. I feel like these are all from one set. And I don't know, there's Mantic do a terrain crate called the Manor. I want to know if it's from that, because I'm sensing a lot of like posh housing going on here. What's that? A little warped there on the cast, but it doesn't matter. No, that's really cool. Really cool. Upside down bike, cardboard boxes, a kitchen table, some stools. Love it. What else do we have here? We have a motorcycle. Again. Very days gone if anyone's played that game. And collapsible walling. Beautiful. Everyone needs scatter terrain. Star Wars Legion as well. That's what the name of that thing that's been sitting in my head since I talked about those barrels. Star Wars Legion. There we go. What do we have lurking in here? Oh, oh my god. Oh my actual god. Did they go on the shelves? Okay, brilliant. Bookcase and piles of books to go on the shelves. I am down with that. 100% down with that. Really cool. So we've got that. We've got some bookcases. The side of my box is now really like piling up. We have looks like some sort of larder tabletop counter. Jars of stuff on top. where you go to your shop, request a few bottles of milk, a few packets of sugar. Love it. What else do we have? Cans. Look at that. That is Heinz bean cans waiting to be painted. That is. Piles of newspapers. A cash register. That looks like a trash can. A set of measuring scales to go on the counter. Very cool. Very cool. Some of this stuff would just make great base filler. You know, when you really want something nice to go on the base of one of your miniatures, just if it's in a homely environment. Oh, speaking of homely environment, I have just spotted out the corner of my eye the rug. That rug really tied the room together, did it not? Again, I like my film quotes. You'll probably hear quite a few of them there. That one's got kind of a release agent on it. I wonder what they used to get that plastic out of there, but that's really smart. I'm liking that. What do we have here? Seesaw? Don't know. Looks like a health and safety nightmare to me. Oh my god, nightmares. Nightmares of these things when I was a kid, so I absolutely loved these, but I used to hang on to them way too long. My mates, you know what it's like, your mates would just spin it and spin it and spin it and spin it until you eventually ended up catapulting off. My head would hit the ground. My glasses would go 60 feet flying. Nice trash can there. I like it. Oh, that is a picnic basket with a large selection of grapes and cheese. Cheese, whoever's doing a picnic's done that picnic right, let me tell you that. A small duck. Alright, you're going on a base. Absolutely. And some milk in cartons there. Fantastic. Some of these bits are very small. Right. I want to see that. Looks like a woodshed of some kind. Or an outhouse. Maybe a privy. I'm feeling like that smashed toilet we got before. Where did that go? Toilet. Toilet! There we go. Feeling that toilet could be a nice little feature in there. In case you want to go outside for a quick and breezy relief. That's cool. Really nice. What else do we have? Sandbags! Ah, the staple of warfare, eh? Lovely. Love a good sandbag. And is that a cat? A dog? Oh, there you go. This one goes out to the wife, Foxacore. Small German Shepherd. There you go. Might paint it up as my dog. Yes. Whatever this is, yes. Is this a toll thingy? That's what it is, isn't it? Hang on. Let's just drop that in there a sec. There we go. It's a toll bridge thing. When you want to like get your car out the car park. I like it. Again, what do we think of the value? £25 for all this? I think so. I think it's a pretty good deal. Some boxes of ammo. This is one of these things I guarantee you I will use about 20% of the things in this box, and the rest will lay lying round about for 6 months until I go, oh, I remember I've got this, and I'll grab one, and then a month later I'll grab the other one, a month later I'll grab the other one. Okay, little bed, I like it. Sofa, again, love it. Wooden pedestal. We've got some lamps, we've got some more chest of drawer type things. What else have we got going on in here? I'd say we're about, what, halfway through? Oh, look at this. This is what we like, the staple. Some good old dead trees. Yeah, man. I could have an entire box of those and never get bored of them. I'd find the use for them non-stop. Little tree trunk. That's the kind of terrain that I could just use all day long. Big nasty old man face to glue onto one of the trees. Potential for a cheap tree man there. Everyone's got a Blood Bowl team kicking round about. Again, more chest of drawers. I like it. I'm loving the furniture selection here. I feel like I could deck out a doll's house full of bits and pieces. Phenomenal if you're running a D&D campaign or setting, something like that, and you want to fill up a small bar. More sofas. More lamps. Think of the painting that's in one of these boxes as well, if you want to do all these justice. Right, what else do we have in here? We have more cupboards. I might make a bric-a-brac stall, actually. There's lots of things that you could put for sale here. Ooh, double bed. That's very Fallout, post-apocalyptic-esque. Love it. Another sofa. Right, that one is much better condition than the last one we saw. And teddy bear. Lovely teddy bear. Good old Mr. Tibbers. Right. What are we on to now? Like 4 boxes left. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. I think 25 quid for all this. Phenomenal value for money. Absolutely phenomenal. Yes. Bush. Bush. Took me a second to work out what that was there, but it is just a bush. Potted plant. Yes. Yes. Pots. I am a sad man. I'm a sad man. Sitting here getting excited about pots and shovels and trolleys. Oh my god. Yes. I don't care. Embrace it. Embrace it. Right. Pot. Love it. What else? What else? Where did that bag go? Oh my god. Shrubbery. It's a shrubbery. Lots of plants, more pots. I've actually got a few model railway trees. Oh, bench. Yes. A little bit bendy. A little bit bendy, whatever that plastic is, but great. Nice and cheap. Watering cans, pots. Love it. That's going to be some decorations for some of the gardens. I've abandoned the knife now. Right. Rock formation. Yes. More rubble and rock. That's really cool, actually. Typical standard wargaming fare. Love it. That's really smart. Nice bit of terrain, that. That's that PVC resin stuff that they used to cast out of. I think they're trying to slowly move away from that. That's cool. Collapsed telephone pole. Little corner. Perfect for your Kings of War scenic bases, this stuff as well. Right, we're on to the final couple of bags. Oh, straight beeline for this one. Simply because more furniture. Another one of those. Another cooker. That's exactly the same as the bag we got before, which is nice. I like that. They're obviously part of a set. Really cool. Oh, yes, yes! Another gammon! Oh my god, I've lucked out. I have lucked out. Please, you know, if anyone else seeing this video got this box and has got any more of those gammons spare, hit me up if you don't want them. We'll do a trade. I'll take them off you for something in this box. What is that? It's like a tool bench, a workbench? No, it can't be. Use your brain. What is that? It's a photocopier! There we go, we got there in the end. I was trying to look at it from that way. Yeah, excellent. Nice posh armchair. Loving it. What was that I just lost? Laptop. Bit of a long laptop. You're not doing any gaming on that thing. Right, 3 to go. 3 to go, 4 to go. Cheeky hiding back there. Right. Let's get stuck in. More wall scenery. Love it. We'll have less rustling of the bags, I think. Right. That's really cool. Nice little Warner piece. Bust up chest of drawers. It's going to be good for some scattered terrain again. Pile of chairs. Great scattered terrain. Love it. All this stuff going to block line of sight. I don't know if that's another Tibbers or not. Yeah, it is another Tibbers. Teddy bear. What is this? Computer consoles? Oh my god, yes, that is absolutely amazing. Arcade machines. Oh my actual god, they've got Dreadball and Dead Zone on it. I actually didn't know they made these. That is bloody brilliant. Might need to try and get hold of some more of those. Phenomenal. Right, we're on to the last two. That's bigger, so let's save that to the end. Good things always come in big sizes, right? Lamppost, grand. Yes. That is something. Mailbox. Looks cool. Bike. Love it. And oh, it's an A-frame. Don't actually know what their proper name is. We always just called them A-frames. Right. Last box before we fill her up. Oh, yes. That. A little bit bendy. Can it be rescued? Yeah, it's Mantic PVC plastic. So how you rescue that, either rub it in one spot for ages and slowly start making it back towards the place, or hold a lighter so the flame's about here, just get this bit warm, slowly move it back into place. That being said, you could just have it as the ground. There's a bit of collapsed scatter. We have another bendy signpost. A little bit bendy. I'm glad they're moving away from this PVC stuff. It kind of has that feel of my Abyssal Dwarfs with the end of the hammers. A couple of chairs, another A-frame, another box. And that is us. That is us. So that was the £25. What's hiding down in there? A tiny little squirrel. There we go. We'll finish things off with a tiny little squirrel. Right guys, that is the £25 Mantic Games terrain box. So now that we've got rid of the army of plastic, let's fill all this back up. Prepare for the next 30 seconds of smashing noises, swooshing noises as I ruin this all over my desk. This is exactly what you want when you watch a video, right? Yeah, I think that this, for its cost, 100% something. If you missed out on it this year, or if you didn't have the funds for it, don't worry. Like I say, they do these every single year. Mantic Games have got a lot of cool stuff coming out as well in the coming months. They're rebooting Dungeon Saga, which means likely a whole new bunch of terrain that comes with that. And I'm under no illusion that some of this stuff is probably from their Walking Dead range. That I don't think they know. I don't think they support the Walking Dead range anymore. And there's the Mars Attacks range. And granted, that's been out for a long time, so again, not sure how much of that stuff they're selling, how much is sitting in the stock room. But for us, the consumer, this is a fantastic way of spending a little money to get a lot of stuff. Yeah, 25 quid. I'm happy with that. More than happy with that. Right. Thank you very much for watching this video then, guys. I really appreciate it. Like I say, it's not something I've ever done before. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. We'll try and do another one. On top of that, thanks very much. Have a good time. Catch you next time.